The Sinking City is rated M for blood and gore, suggestive themes, and violence. If any of this upsets you, please look elsewhere. You have been warned.
Tonight I beckon thee. Unless a demon, I summon thee.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leston. Today we are playing The Sinking City, a game about detective work and the great old one Cthulhu. Now, this video was recorded over on my Twitch channel. It will be in the description if you guys wish to go hang out and see it. But yeah, other than that though, we should totally get right into it. Thank you. Sorry. I'm going to try turning it down a little bit, just so that way you guys can hear my annoying voice. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at that either. Oh. Yes, smell your hands. This just in. Use a harmonica to liven up your panic attacks. Wait, what did that say? Did it say David Ross or something like that? Oh my god. That's a new term of falling awake, you know what I mean? I always hate that feeling. As soon as you get out, you're in bed, you're calm, you're relaxed, and all of a sudden you get jolted awake. It's, by all means, the kick. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm swinging already? That's good. Interact with Hop, okay. Alright, Charles Reed. As you were requested, I researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions of the city of Oakmont, Mass. That's useless, probably. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women have... Thank you. At least now I can hear myself think, and of course I can't go back to it. Hold on. There we go. It turns out that the assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmount, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning in the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck as have it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might be able to help you with it. Perhaps, prepare yourself, then come to Oakmount as soon as you can. Meet you there in your way. Or, okay. Jonas Van der Berg. Okay.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Yeah. No, there's none of that. What? Wait, hold on. Hold on. That's not how that's supposed to look.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Alright, shell casings. I could always use more. I'm just gonna swing on everybody. Okay, the fair. I swung on you.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Yes, man in
What
yellow.
a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
Johannes.
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But
Johannes,
where are
or-
my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my
Problem.
The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas,
yes,
I fear he has
investigates.
a more pressing matter on his hands.
I bet you do.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Just straight up, just teleport you in. 7th level spell.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust
I always feel like they would be walking
a
at this point.
philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
Ah, yes, a man of culture.
Take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
To a
Don't
flame.
really have much of a market for philosophy these days.
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
So, those who know the mythos, what he is signifying at the current moment is possibly a follower or trying to play as the part of the King in Yellow.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes?
Or at least that's what I believe.
Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Both of them together, one seems okay, the other...
How can I get in touch with you?
How is he not wet?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I'm gonna start swinging.
We'll meet again, Mr.
All right. What'd you lose? A toy? I was gonna say a she cell, but there's plenty of them over there. You don't really need to worry about it. Oh, I'm not even supposed to go this way. You probably. Where is this person? Huh? 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 What's... Wait. I'm concerned. Okay, you see like there's clue here, but I don't see clue here. Why do you think there's a clue here? Okay. I'll go now. I'm sorry.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested.
Legit looks like a fucking
My name's
gorilla,
Charles
dude.
Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Yes, perhaps.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
The
Do you
bat.
believe him?
Complete malarkey.
Oh, I haven't heard that
I
word
knew
forever.
Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
And when's the last time you heard somebody just be like, "This is fucking malarkey"?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
You already are.
Dare you. My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just
Everywhere.
refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Rabble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage.
No man actually looks like you either,
Blood
but
flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
don't worry. They don't
Let's
have to
just
be.
say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all?
What the fuck?
I already told
No.
you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert with his fishermen supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me.
Anything else? Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye.
You mentioned...
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence.
Oh.
You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my...
He's right there. Let's see. Evidence contains crucial information. Where to go next? Get evidence of your people and objects. Combine clues in your mind. Okay, interesting. Oh. Look at your face. Look at your face. Your face. Look at it. Alright, whoa. Hey, I want to see your face. There we go. I really hope they didn't just save all that somewhere that I'm not supposed to.
I've said everything I know.
Said everything you knew. You know how I know? Because he told. Yeah, you can't stop me now. Don't stop me now. He looks familiar. I hate that he uses the melee button. Weird. Make sure nobody's in here. Gross. Oh, someone is definitely in here recently, though.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Oh.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Interesting. Very interesting. Dude, you're telling me, dude, why would you live anywhere like that? That has these barnacles that fucking large? And, bro, this place looks like it's supposed to be condemned since like fucking 3 years ago. I'll learn how to do this game, I promise you. Don't give me that look.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I'll find all the things you didn't. You just suck at your jab. Oh. Okay. I swear I
I'm
will.
surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Nechri, Grena, Gebheil, Nugulein,
Okay. Weirdo.
Choo choo.
Fucking just taking people's fucking metal, their bullets, everything. If it's in this house, it's mine to take.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Okay.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. We moved
Oh,
in
shit.
after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was out of starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to
Alright.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay? Did I
Alright.
kill him?
I don't know.
I'm on the
yet,
verge
Will.
of sneezing right now. I can't
Police
hold
will
it.
stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright. Sorry about that. What is this? Sorry.
What's happening?
One moment. Who's Monsty?
Take this, ape face.
Nothing happened in here, right?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
No, I hate all that. What is that, by the way? Mine's Palace, huh? Okay. What's this? Oh, shell casings.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Where are all these markings? Oh, probably it's telling me somewhere I can grab stuff from, huh?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I swear I'll figure out how to play this game sooner or later. Not today, but soon.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to appropriate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping in for it, but don't worry. Struck a nice deal with the proper people. And I should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and return everything to double interest. All right, Peter. Peter.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Yeah. However, that's downstairs, and it looks exactly like an issue down there. All right, gunpowder and alcohol. We can get more alcohol. A blue door. We don't do blue doors. Down around these spots. Okay. Nothing over here. Good. Good.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Well, it did.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
No. 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 Hold up.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Alright, Mind Palace now. Okay.
Mr. Throgmorton, I I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible, and when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
No.
No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out
What's up, Dak? How are you?
Bullet fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Let me guess, you're old Billy.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
That's it.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Alright.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
So funny thing about this is, think about it like this. So, in Bloodborne, you have a thing called Madman's Knowledge, which that's the closest Dark Souls game to Cthulhu type stuff. And basically, the more Madsman knowledge or insight you get, the more and more the truth is shown to you. Basically, using monsters in there that you don't even be able to fight until you have at least 50 insights. This is exactly that. Like somebody like her, out of everything, she probably has 2 insights to see how it's supposed to be. And that's terrifying to think that those who actually have more see their actual truth. You know, just the idea of that is insane.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
You damn straight. Took a picture without even thinking I could do anything about it.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You did say he was here, though. Yeah, so, investigative skills. 10 out of 10.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me.
You heard me.
At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
And that's the problem!
No. No. Throck. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. I'm about to steal your canned goods. Hold on, can I go back there? Can I fucking go back here? Can I go back here? How far can I get back here? Can I go all the way back here? Don't worry, I'm just taking your stuff. That is an abnormally a large backpack, by the way.
What the? Get the. Oh.
Yeah, look at that. You start talking shit, you start getting cameraed. You good? You fine? You don't talk shit, right?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault.
He
You hear
looks
me?
more like a
Calm
fish.
down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Over here like a murloc, just being.
Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
What kind of... why do you your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it.
That's
We
fine.
are
It's
proud
just,
of who we are.
how do I tell the difference? Nope. I can't say that.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in
Wait.
Oakmont.
Right.
Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Yeah.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun.
Done.
Answer the question.
He doesn't know I know this secret.
People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard because he wants to give me bullets, basically not to tell the other dude fucking anything. Problem with that is that being an investigator like that, you can't be swayed by things like that. You're literally hired for a reason. Basically, to get the facts and report back. And honestly, don't get me wrong, you're in a bloody rage. You're only going to do two things. Either you're going to jail, which is you're going to try serving a life sentence, or you're going to a mental hospital.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Like, it is, I wish I had more evidence that he was mentally affected, but yeah. Controls actions and thus became able for Elwood's death. Try to cover for him or we'll have it. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's just a little weird. Like I said, I wish it would have made a little more sense. Alright, let me get all through these real quick. Lore, okay. Alright.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Alright, so yeah, I think honestly just telling him the facts, but
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
alright. I literally need everybody's help. Anybody that's in chat, please speak up. I do have that question for you. What should I do? Should I lie to him, make it so the person goes away free, or should I straight up leave? I just leave it. All right, my man said lie. Good, thank you. Now I know what I can do.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. He must ask his friends.
Alas, this still justice has been served. This isn't closure.
Oh, finally, Wolf's
But at
messaged
least
me
I
back.
know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
All right.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah, you are.
I see things.
Yeah, you do.
And I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
Yeah, you do.
Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source.
Ooh.
As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained
Professor
of that
Doe.
himself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
Ooh.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Fair. Solve the first case. Fuck yeah. Like your suit, like your shoes. You want to get that checked out by a doctor. Hold on, I'll give you some photos so you can look at it. That doctor. All right. Oh, I got a revolver too? Look at me go. Case book. Alright, lost at sea. Okay, so I gave it to this. Alrighty, everyone. That has been the first case of the Sinking City. Now, we do all these videos over on the Twitch channel. Link will be in the description. If you wish to join us, any likes, subs, comments, all that would be very much appreciated. But without a further ado, thank you so much for coming by and watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.